Hot Springs Village Inside Out is a closer look at the greatness of Hot Springs Village, Arkansas and the surrounding areas. People, places, experiences. Hot Springs Village is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Join me, Randy Cantrell, and my co-host Dennis Simpson as we engage in weekly conversations to explore Hot Springs Village Inside Out. Today's show is brought to you by Central Arkansas's favorite radio station, KVRE. Find them on the dial at 92.9 FM. Stream them live at kvre.com. RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village. The award-winning RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village is the largest real estate office inside the village with over 30 full-time agents and support staff. Visit them to learn more about this beautiful place to solve your real estate needs. Call them today at 1-800-364-9007. Find them online at explorehsv.com. They are RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village at 1-800-364-9007 or online at explorehsv.com. Ike Eisenhower State Farm. Ike and his award-winning team have been serving the insurance needs of folks all around Hot Springs Village since 1998. Ike has qualified for State Farm's President's Club, Chairman's Circle, and Hot Springs Village Insurance Agent of the Year. Call Ike Eisenhower State Farm today at 501-984-4100. That's 501-984-4100. Find them online at ikeeisenhower.net. Call them today for all your insurance needs because, like a good neighbor, Ike Eisenhower State Farm is there.
And who knew we'd ever have a McKim on the screen? See, I'm married to one, and she ain't never coming on the show. But Mr. Caden McKim, my friend, it looks like you're setting off on your path. How's it going today?
Going pretty good. How's it going with you?
Doing well. Now, are you coming to me from Greater Donaldson or kind of the burbs?
Yeah, kind of burbs.
Yeah, so not downtown Donaldson, where all the happening action is, kind of out in the country, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Donaldson is halfway between Arkadelphia and Malvern. Obviously, my lovely wife is from there also, and it's a beautiful piece of country. It really is. It's gorgeous out there. I got to ask how, and pardon my inference here, but how did a 17-year-old get on Spotify with a great record? Tell me how you do that.
Connections, pillars of the communities and whatnot that I know from school and things like that. People like Brett Chancellor. He's been a real big help. He introduced me to the two people that recorded the song.
Now, who wrote the song?
I wrote the song.
You are joking me, man. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so they say this all the time on Idol and all these other shows. I'm not making this up. I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, how much heartbrokenness had a 17-year-old had. He's got some really great catchphrases in here. He probably had a little help. You wrote it yourself, really?
Yeah, man. I was just sitting in my room one night, and I always had a habit of I'd write a song and then forget it a week later. But I sat down and I started thinking of some lyrics, and after about a week, I had a little song together, and I was pretty proud of it.
I would guess so. Number one, it sounds fantastic. How did you look? I used to be in recording. I've done this. I went through college on a singing scholarship. I know the ropes. How'd you do this, man? It's a great recording. It's a studio quality stuff. It's great.
Cliff and Susan Prowse with Big Red Dog Studios in Little Rock, Arkansas. They were a lot of help.
Right, Big Red Dog Studio where?
Little Rock.
Really?
Yes,
I'm impressed with the quality. I'm impressed with all of it. So tell me, so the rest of the time you just lay on the couch and play video games and eat bonbons, right? No?
Usually.
Yeah, usually. What do you do during the summer, Caden?
Usually I'm at work. I try and do as much of that as I can, and then I'll try to have shows on the weekend.
So what's work? What do you do?
I'm an electrician.
Do you now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Clark Co-Electric.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I made a note, and you don't know this yet, but I played your song on the radio. It'll be out this Saturday. Okay. And I said it was the radio premiere. Okay, it's the radio premiere on KVRE here in Hot Springs Village, which we know is the radio capital of the world. I mean, that's obvious, right? But that said, I played that and I made note, and I know beautiful village, a lot of old people here, not me and Diane, but those old people, they live here. And I know how they look at things, and I understand. And I guarantee you, you're going to get my point. There's a lot of older folks, older generation, looking at some of the younger generation that can't figure out which freaking bathroom to go to. And we're wondering how the world's going to go when we hand it over to them. I think if Caden McKim was driving the bus, we'd be okay. We going to be okay?
I don't know. I think we did a lot of potholes. We did a lot of potholes, but we'd get there. We'd get there. It'd take us a little while.
Potholes are, you know what? You grow from a pothole, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You hit a pothole. I got to tell you a story you'll enjoy. I was roughly your age. My dad was teaching me how to drive. I'll be late 15. And we had a terrible road on Scott-Salem Road in Bryant or Salem, Arkansas. And they would just throw different hot patch on it all the time. And it was a mess. I mean, a mess. And I'm swerving to, we stop at the end of the street, and Dad lets me drive the little 1972 Nissan pickup that, mustard colored, of course. That's the only color they came in, apparently. And we're going down the street, and I'm turning sharp, trying to miss all the potholes. Seriously, trying to do this. Yeah. And I don't know if you know, your dad may have some of this too. My dad has a little smart aleck in him. I don't know where that comes from. Have no idea. But he leaned over and gently said, "You missed one." So Caden, I stopped. I put it in reverse. Boom. And we hit it. And he said, I think I deserve that. So Caden, electrician or musician? What's your calling, my friend?
Musician. I'm hoping for. I'm trying my best for it, anyways.
What's your plan? Where are you going to go? What are you going to
do? I've been starting my lessons and whatnot. I'm taking voice lessons and guitar lessons, which I'm better at. I'm gonna try and start putting a lot more content out here in the more near future, more than I have been in the past, anyways. Between school and work and all that. But I don't know. I don't really got a plan. I'm just kind of going with the flow, hoping for the best.
Tell me this. give me 5. Doesn't have to be popular. Give me 5 country songs you love. And I'm going to start you off with one. Okay. And I don't know why I'm blank on it. The guy that does Long Neck Ice Cold Beer Never Broke My Heart. What's his name?
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. He has a video and a song that just deeply touches me. Interviewer asked him one time and said, what would you do if you wasn't doing this? Caden, what would you be doing? I'd be doing this, right?
Doing this.
I remember that song, and I thought, to somebody from the outside, well, this is an option. This ain't an option. This is what I do. I'd be doing it if there's 5 million people standing outside. I'd be doing it if there's 25. I'd be doing it if there's 10 of them.
Oh, yeah. And that song's always had like a major... I know exactly what song you're talking about. That is a very good song. It makes a lot of really good points in that songs where he's talking about, how every crowd feels the same in the end.
Yeah.
That is really very true. That's very true.
Well, you can use that one if you want, but I want 4 more songs that you love that influenced you. Tell me something that influenced you.
Trying to think of a couple good ones, man.
I know I'm putting you on the spot. Well, and I'll tell you why. So, for example, the reason I bring it up, country songs. Am I a super country fan? Okay. I like it. I like a lot of the stuff. Like everybody nowadays, everybody likes a lot of things. Florida, Georgia line, you name it, right?
Oh, yeah.
But the real key is if you've got a great song with a great hook, man, that's hard to beat. We actually had a guy on here the other day. We had a guy that wrote a song, called "I'm Living the Life Jimmy Buffett Only Wrote About."
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll have to send this one to you. He also wrote one. It's called "If It's Snowbird Season, Why Can't We Shoot 'Em?" See, now I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Don't know about that one.
Don't know about that one. But he also had one about he was wearing dead people's clothes and dead people's shoes. He worked at the Salvation Army. And when they would drop off their shoes, he's like, "Hey, that's a good looking pair of shoes. I think I'll wear that one." So what country songs can you think of that are well written that way, besides "Moonlight" by you, by the way, which we'll plug here at the bottom?
Well, thank you. And definitely All I Can Do Is Write About It by Leonard Skinner. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Really? But that's kind of a deep track. That's not on the top 10 hit list of Skinner. That's
a little deeper down there to find, but it's a hidden gem.
That is
very, very well hidden gem.
Something tells me you have listened to a lot of Skinner, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know a little Skinner.
have you heard the song? I've got the Lonesome Sander Time by Kathy Mattea. You've heard the I Got the Highway 40 Blues by Ricky Skaggs.
Yes,
we had the guy that wrote those songs here in concert a few months ago.
Really?
And he did an entire Skinner album in bluegrass. I cannot. Oh my God! I played 3 or 4 cuts off of it. Freebird with a mandolin and a.
That was awesome.
Oh my God! Oh my God! And here I am in a Mercedes with it cranked up all the way, going down, 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 down. Anyway, I will have to send you some tracks of it. Anyway, you'll love it. Anybody else that hits your fancy? Anybody else that's a big influence?
Yeah, I gotta think of his name now. I had it on my mind a second ago.
Well, just throw me the song.
Best of Me by Ryan Bingham.
Best of Me.
That's a really good song, man. A real deep song. Has a lot of meaning to it. And then, like, whether you can relate to it or not, it's still got metaphors in it. You can take whichever way that you kind of want to,
Yeah. I actually, before I stepped in here, I was recording some more stuff for the next radio show. You'll be in the one after this. This interview will be in the one after that. But Kaylee Carlisle or Callison Carlisle, if you think I'm too complicated, that's because I am. And those kind of twist lyrics, those kind of my best worst ex ever, those kind of songs. There's some incredible songs that Caden, I'm excited for you. But have you got another song lined up? Are you ready to record again?
I'm still trying to pick out between songs, but I think I've got the one I'm going to do picked out.
Well, I got to tell you, if I'm not mistaken, following your social media, which, by the way, I'm going to tie you into Hot Springs Village Inside Out. With all our associations, we have about 30,000 eyes or 30,000 viewers. So I want to tag some stuff and let some people come into your page and see what you're looking at. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw somebody at Picking in the Pines down now 5 and 7. Yeah. You were in the neighborhood and you didn't even call. What's the problem, man?
Yeah, it was fun. That was a good little show. We ended up doing just acoustics. Room had really, like, I got lucky. It had really, really, really good acoustics, and I could just go in there and sit down and just play just me and the guitar. I didn't have to have anything hooked up. I felt like it could reach through the whole building. But,
yeah, I know the building you're talking about, and I'll tell you what, I think you got lucky more ways than one, because that building has, and I say it now, air conditioning. Man, it was hot last time. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, and for those of you that don't know, give me pause just a second and give a segue. Just down from 5 and 7, down on 5, going into Hot Springs, probably half mile down on the left past Fountain Lake School, there is a place. What do they do it once a month? The Picking in the Pines?
Yeah, I think it's just once a month.
And let's be frank about it. It's a flea market that also has music. That's just what it comes down to. And they have vendors from all over. We bought some magnesium bug spray. We bought some rub. They had people with great knives. They had, you name it, every vendor you could imagine. Great fun. Now, super hot time of year, but it is what it is, right? and they moved the
Oh, yeah.
music inside. So you were just playing in one of those rooms. And so give me some songs that you did. You obviously did some covers. You didn't have all original the whole time, right?
No, I did Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. Handful of Tyler Childers and Ryan Bingham songs. I think I did 2 Hank Williams Jr. songs. I did. I can't even remember the name of that one. Oh, David Allen Coe.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I played a little David Allen Coe.
You don't have to
They
call me
liked it
darling,
when I was
darling,
my
or what?
beard. Do what?
You don't have to call me darling, darling, or what?
No, it was long-haired redneck actually. They loved it though. They loved it.
I bet they did. Do you know any of those people?
David Allen Coe and all
No,
them?
no. Long-haired rednecks. Do you know any?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know a lot of them. Shoot, there's one that lives right down the road.
No, is there? No, there's not one in your house. There's one down the road.
Yeah,
Right?
just one. It's 2 houses down. I'm being serious.
How do you know there's a redneck in your neighborhood? Is there a V8 up in a tree hoist, or how do you know?
Sometimes it's a little hard to tell, but the beware dog sign usually helps out.
So there's 3 or 4 hound dogs in the front yard?
Yeah, usually you got a couple beagles.
And to be fair to people, pick up a beagles, yeah. And to be fair about it, what people don't know, and if those that, look, I realize our audience, Caden, is all over the map. We have Californians, we have people literally all over the world. But what you don't know is that 99% of the rednecks on the planet will literally give you the shirt off their back and go ask somebody else for a shirt to give you off their back too, right?
Oh yeah, right now.
So some of the sweetest people you ever know, they have a very simple mentality. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm. Very simple.
Yeah. Where are you playing next? Where can we catch you next?
I'll be playing in August. I have to look up at the roster, but I'll be sure to let you know, and you can link it down and let everybody else know if you want to. But I'll be sure to let you know on that one as soon as I can. But it'll be in August. I know that'll be the 26th.
Okay. Well, that's this coming up weekend, man. I tell you what, Caden, I can't tell you enough. Thank you. I love the song. To be frank about it, and you need to know this, I'm a tough critic. I've been there. I've recorded small studio stuff. I know exactly where you're going. It's good. It's really, really, really good, Caden. It's really good. Who did the guitar work for you?
Me and Cliff Prowse did the guitar work. He's really good. He can pick up any stringed instrument and just tear into it. Don't matter if it's fiddle, violin. And he's been doing a lot of his own work too, apart from recording this. It's pretty good.
I got to tell you, one of the things that really hit me first off when you listen to this song, and we'll obviously tie to it below, a lot of bass, a lot of good drum beat, a high modulation on the bass. It comes in. It's kind of a slow, funky. I don't even like the term coffee house. I don't like that because, well, most times when this is my complaint, when I hear women sing coffee house, it's sloppy. That's me. It's sloppy. And this is tight. It's in the pocket. It's tight work. It's good, Caden. It's really, really good.
Thank you.
You deserve it, my friend. I tell you what, I have one last question.
No.
Will you come back?
Oh yeah, anytime.
Man, we'd love to have you. Hey, Caden, thanks so much. Hey, tell your dad to quit hovering. It's okay. You're not going to die.
I'll be sure to.
Okay, we'll see you next time, Caden.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching and listening to Hot Springs Village Inside Out, a weekly podcast starring Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. Visit the website at hotspringsvillageinsideout.com.